Johns Hopkins at 3-8. The winner of this one gets Maryland on Saturday. Off and rolling are we. Matt Naruski wins the draw cleanly for Johns Hopkins in the dark jerseys.
This is an area of the field where I think Hopkins has a decided advantage. Naruski has been really good. You've got Dunn coming in to spell him every now and again. It's a terrific 1-2 punch. It's an area where Rutgers has struggled all season long.
Garrett Degnon, 40, has been the lead man through the midfield for the Blue Jays, heating up of late. Cole Williams lurking against Francowiak, the short stick D-mid. Degnon sets his feet, he scores!
Mac O'Keefe for Penn State has made a living coming off of a career where he's the all-time leading scorer goals-wise in NCAA lacrosse history on the Division I level. Garrett Degnon does his best Mac O'Keefe impression right here. He drifts away from the goal, other side of the defense, catches it, plants, and pings the upper 90. You cannot leave number...
Jared Gene Felix. Williams waiting for offensive-minded subs to come in off of the bench of head coach Peter Milliman. Milliman in his first season directing the Blue Jays out of Baltimore. Open on the wing, bullseye! Johnathan Peshko.
Two rockets to start off for the Johns Hopkins Blue Jays. This midfield unit, all freshmen, McDermott, Peshko, and Grimes, they've made a huge difference. And this is early offense. Right out of the box, McDermott. The Rutgers defense is not organized. Peshko...
Sun starting to set. Panzer Stadium field fully enveloped in shadows. Lights are starting to take effect. Sprock spins it. Mullins off the swim against Juranski. Rolling back, gets inside, he scores! A dazzling effort from Kieran Mullins.
Mullins injured his foot in the first game, and this is what I love about Kieran Mullins. Look at him firing up his team, letting him know that he's got their back because he knows they have his. Look at the aggressiveness by Juranski. I mean, he is hounding Mullins, and just a little rollback and then the swim move. And he recognizes the slide coming, and watch Mullins adjust it. He short arms this shot.
Jacob Angeles, the sophomore from Virginia. Bouncing shot there, and Kirst is able to fight it off. No goalie in Big Ten lacrosse this season had more saves per game than Colin Kirst.
Well, and Rutgers has always had solid presence between the pipes. Max Edelman seemingly was there forever. When Edelman graduated, it was a little bit of a void between the pipes.
A defensive breakdown and a slam dunk for Charalambides.
Did we mention NASCAR for this Rutgers offense? This is where they'll get you. The first 10, 15 seconds of a possession, they're putting the pedal to the metal, getting in your face and making you make decisions defensively. The dodge down the alley, I'm not sure what happened.
Working around and back up top to Kirst. Knobloch, who has not scored in the last 3 games. Severe angle for Mullins, didn't get through. Reset of the 80-second shot clock. Charalambides with a huge ball fake. Sprock fires and scores! From downtown, David Sprock.
Sprock, the product of Dallas, Texas. He's been so impressive ever since he got to Piscataway. Charalambides makes this play with the stick fake because he freezes the defense for just a split second. Right there. And he's able to skip it to Sprock, who puts the worm burner past Marcille. Marcille does a great transition offense.
McDermott shrugs away Daninger. Last man on the score sheet, Sprock for Rutgers. That closed the opening quarter scoring. It's 3-2 for the guys in white. McDermott kicks it off. Swinging on around, Peshko on the sweep. Fires, he scores!
The freshman, the line of diaper dandies for the Johns Hopkins Blue Jays. McDermott, Peshko, Grimes. They're making a difference. And growing up right before our eyes. Peshko, look at that dodge to the dirt. Right to now.
Blue Jays averaging just over 11 goals this season per game. Degnon on the move. So consistent throughout the year. He lost the handle. Remember, it was a Hopkins team that had lost 6 in a row prior to their quarterfinal win here 5 days ago. Baskin scores!
We mentioned that Degnon's game is really not off the dribble. It's more with his feet set, staring down a goaltender. After getting the ball back, look at Baskin. Just uses his operating, quick, crisp ball movement, getting this Rutgers defense rotating.
Daninger working in. Daninger not afraid to play offense. He had a couple of assists against Hopkins during the regular season. Charalambides picking up Kamish. Kamish has goals in his last 3, and he's a defensive midfielder. Sweeping across, fires, he scores! He heard me. He made it 4 in a row.
Kamish, I'm sure, has listened to BTN, Big Ten Network Men's Lacrosse broadcast, and he said, I got to get me a Joe Beninati goal call. That's what he said there, Joe. Kamish, Brian Brett couldn't say enough good things about Kamish, but watch him get to the middle of the field and punish the upper 90. That is a rocket.
54% this season. Only won 8 of 19 against Penn State in the quarterfinal. Much better winning percentage so far tonight, getting the Blue Jays the ball again and a chance to get back on top of the second-seeded Rutgers Scarlet Knights. The only 2 losses this season for Rutgers to top-ranked Maryland.
I think what Hopkins is doing well off the face-off too in that game against Penn State was they made it a 3-on-3.
Baskin slings and scores! On the run, that sidewinder hits pay dirt.
Things are getting chippy here at Panzer. Wow. Brett Baskin has come to play. Again, getting to the middle of the field. Tommy Coyne just looks like he's running.
All substance. It's not about flash with him.
And Keogh, in my opinion, has made a difference in this Hopkins offense. Missed some time, middle of the season. His return is a veteran presence.
Williams streaks to the cage and scores! 4 of the last 5 goals in this game belong to Johns Hopkins.
Cole Williams catches the Rutgers defense flat-footed. I mean, right now, it's just Hopkins guys are running by Rutgers. That is no, you know.
All the way through to Gallagher. Shot clock's at 23. Mullins wading in against Lilly. He'll isolate. They clear it out for Mullins to go to the goal against the short stick defender. Here comes the help quickly from Reinson. Beautiful split dodge, bounce shot on the way. Marcel made the save on Kirst. Ball down on the deck, spinning to score! Connor Kirst. If at first you don't succeed.
What action we've got here on the Big Ten Network. Big Ten Men's Lacrosse Tournament, semifinal. Jamison Kester, defense coordinator, telling Peter Millman, what are you gonna do? That's 6'3", 230 pounds of beef. Look at the save by Marcel. Sticks that left leg out. And watch Kirst just body up and dig out the lower left position. Such a seasoned veteran, savvy attackman. And we mentioned when the ball gets out of his stick quickly, good things happen. He gets a step to the cage and delivers.
He ran right through 3 General Kellys there. You may have seen that on the nameplate for Rutgers tonight. They are honoring General Robert Kelly, class of '56 at Rutgers. This drive is whistled in. Peshko has had the hot hand. The hat trick.
Rutgers is just getting crushed on their individual matchups. How many Hopkins goals are unassisted? Watch Peshko just get to goal line extended, puts on his big boy pants, and just great pickup.
Circle it up. Epstein carries. Degnon switches. Epstein on the feed. DeSimmone over the top. Outside heat that sailed wide by Garrett Degnon, the 4th leading scorer for the Blue Jays entering play tonight. DeSimmone drifting in. Another heater score! Garrett Degnon.
That is his game. That is the sweet spot for number 40, Garrett Degnon. We saw this last week when Tim Marcille got an early slashing penalty. Ryan Darby, the backup for Hopkins, had to come in, gave up a goal to Mac O'Keefe. I'm sorry, it was Sickler. Here,
Baskin off the head fake. Sweeping from the top. Degnon sets his feet, and that bullet goes high.
look out behind the cage. Do not want to get in the path of that number 40. When he cocks it back, you're going to have a Noxie tattoo on your body.
On the move, Angeles gets inside, fires, he scores!
These goals are starting to look like carbon copies of one another. Angeles, another midfielder with great quickness. The rollback, very reminiscent of Baskin. And you
here ran right into 3 Scarlet Knights.
Nice ride by Rutgers.
Ball down, free. Charalambides out of the pack, bolting towards the cage. Time ticking, 1:50 to go in the 3rd quarter.
What a tough ground ball by Adam Charalambides. If you're Zinn, see, that's where he gets in trouble. He's so fast and so physical. Don't stop running. Take him with you. Take him with you over the midfield line, 29.
Charalambides, I'm sure, preaching to his mates, taking a page from the Rutgers head football coach, Greg Schiano. Keep chopping, keep chopping. Connor Kirst on the go. Switch it back behind. Sanguinetti turning. Sanguinetti, who scored a couple of times in the last outing. No shooting room for him. This time, turning the corner, score! Ross!
And the dominance at the face-off, this is where Hopkins in the 4th quarter can start to manage the game, shorten the game, because Rutgers, the offense has shown that they really need to work their tails off to get a quality look on the Blue Jay netminder.
Daniger defending on Peshko, who bullies his way inside, fires and scores! Peshko has 4.
Every time we have a prep call with our coaches, Joe, at the end of it, when you go through the lineup, you get the personnel, you always say, do you have a secret weapon, coach? Is Peshko the secret weapon for Johns Hopkins? The guy's been unbelievable tonight. We talk about Jared Bernhardt as being unguardable for the Maryland Terrapins. Peshko.
Benson McManus. On the hop, it's Connor Kirst. Knobloch comes straight away, Gallagher into the lane. Martin running with him. Off the rollback, quick swim. Rutgers has the D hung up now. Quick passing inside. And it's put home. Gallagher on the finish.
Credit this goal to Connor Kirst, another great ride, much like Charalambides got the ball back. Unbelievable job by Kirst to get the ball back. And Gallagher, Brian Breck told us this week, he needs to have an impact on this game. Cycles the ball behind the cage, watch the motion. 34, cutting across your screen. Right there, they late subbed. Rutgers had a man up for just a second. Great hustle by the Blue Jays, Jake Lilly, to get it in the hole and make sure that that didn't happen. Brandon Shore as well. Way to bust a gut in, match up.
Sanguinetti gets inside, he scores! Here they come.
Vroom, vroom. NASCAR time. Little giddy up in Sanguinetti, right? Watch him slip the pick, take the ball, and attack goal line extended. Just gets leverage. It looks like he ends up in the goal mouth, but he scores the goal right there.
Number 2 seed trailing by 2. Powering in, it's Charalambides. Drawing a double. Spin it for Kirst. Connor Kirst to his left hand. Another double waiting for him. Line took over.
I thought he was going to unleash that one. Good slide by Line.
Kirst rolling. Here comes another timed slide. Fire. Score! Connor Kirst.
The veteran, transfer from Villanova. He knows to be patient is to be successful. Watch Kirst work the matchup. I thought he was going to shoot the ball coming out of this dodge right here. But he waits, he pulls out the shorty, gets separation. Martin's got to close him out there a little bit. Then you get the warding off call that was, they're ready to explode.
Peshko has the ball, moves it for Casey McDermott. 35 seconds on the shot clock. DeSimmone gets underneath, he scores! A fabulous individual effort there.
This game is starting to run on emotion. Big answer for Connor DeSimmone. The converted midfielder now playing attack. Takes his matchup, which Gene Felix has really gotten the better of tonight. Look at him just get leverage on Gene Felix right there. Time the check, gets underneath, and look at the play.
Moments, you could say. Blue Jays get it set. On around for Connor DeSimmone. Bring it for Degnon, then Grimes. They cycle through again. Patiently, it's Epstein. On the other flank, Grimes. DeSimmone, skip it. Degnon fires, he scores! Garrett Degnon.
Huge goal for Hopkins. H-U-G-E. Getting the lead back up to 3. We've talked about it throughout this broadcast. Degnon with his feet set.
That comes Saturday night on the Big Ten Network.
Mismatch here, Angeles caught on D. Look for a quick slide from Hopkins.
Kamish off the swim. Mullins, the playmaker, looking to distribute. He does! Charalambides scores!
Rutgers takes advantage of Angeles on the field. And Charalambides is the recipient of some confusion. It looks like Hopkins, once Angeles passed off. Let's first look at the turnover. Reinson going for the long, and look at that grab. Nice job by Kirst. And there we see Angeles, when he passes off and goes to get.
Beat Michigan earlier, there in the final Saturday night. Hopkins and Rutgers dueling to the end now. Rutgers, the number 2 seed in white with the ball in only 35 seconds, needing 2 to tie. Mullins on the go against Reinson, gets inside, gets doubled, the ball's down. The officials giving the ball to Rutgers.
Loose ball push.
With a reset off the loose ball push. Scarlet Knights right back to work. This is sent high by Gallagher. 21 seconds left.
Kieran Mullins with that last assist gives him 100 for his career, Joe. Only the second Rutgers lacrosse.
His sophomore buddy from Great Falls, Virginia right now. Rutgers quickly to work. Shovel shot backhand, Charalambides. No, and it is Marseille who comes up with it. He'll backpedal away. Look at the scoreboard. Blue Jays fans in attendance here at Panzer rising to their feet. The Johns Hopkins Blue Jays have upset Rutgers, and they have advanced to the Big Ten tournament final, where they will meet an old friend named Maryland.